What is self-love? Self-love is regard for one's well-being and happiness. To me, this is one of the most important things for a person to have. Our society would be so much better, and maybe people wouldn't be so mean if we loved ourselves, and we as people would feel more fulfilled with ourselves, and we would all be more happy. So let me let you in on why I believe self-love is so important. For many people, the concept of self-love might conjure images of tree-hugging hippies or cheesy self-help books, but as many psychology studies attest, self-love and compassion are key for mental health and well-being, keeping depression and anxiety at bay. Some may not realize how the way you perceive yourself can really affect your mental health and many other components. I know having self-confidence can be hard to have, but if we believe in ourselves and always stay positive about things, then we would be more content and not feel that we failed anything. Often people think of confidence as something that the lucky few are born with and the rest are left wishing for. Not true. Confidence is not a mixed attribute. It's the outcome of the thoughts we think and the actions we take. No more, no less. It is not based on your actual ability to succeed at a task, but your belief in your ability to succeed. Only you can raise your confidence up. It's not if you're actually able, it's just the beliefs that you can, and if we had more self-confidence, we would feel more fulfilled with ourselves. This observation by William James holds no less true today than when we made it over a century ago. The reason that so many people never fulfill their potential is not lack of intelligence, opportunity, or resources, but a lack of belief in themselves. Or put another way, too little self-confidence. Without it, you can do little. With it, you can do anything. Most of the time, when we're being too hard on ourselves, we do it because we're driven by a desire to excel and do everything right all the time. This entails a lot of self-criticism, and that persecutory inner voice that constantly tells us how we could have done things better is a hallmark of perfectionism. A lot of times we tend to be too hard on ourselves about certain things, and that comes from trying to be like someone, not feeling that you meet the standards, or trying to be perfect. I feel that we should never compare ourselves or try to be perfect because no one is perfect. We all have our differences, whether it comes to appearance, personality, culture, etc. And that's what makes up who we are. We shouldn't change ourselves to please other people or to be like anything or anyone. We need to learn to accept ourselves the way we are because 9 times out of 10, we can't change ourselves. So might as well love yourself since you're only you for the rest of your life. Now, yes, I know it's easier said than done, but I really encourage you to notice and realize that everyone is different and everyone likes their own things, and we should never change that for anyone. Please try to accept yourself the way you are and find things to love about yourself, whether it be your goofy personality or your long curly hair. If you've ever seen or been those people to put someone down because they're different than you or because they have something you don't, people most likely do that because they're not confident in themselves, and so they feel the need to put someone down to make themselves feel better. And that's never the answer. That person that you made a comment about may seem like what you said didn't bother them, but usually it always does. And then you're giving them another reason to dislike themselves. I feel this happens often, not just in school. We have to stop being mean to people and accept ourselves for how we are. Everyone would be Everyone would be much more gratifying, happier, and feel confident if we really just tried to love ourselves more. People wouldn't feel the need to put others down, and the world would just be a better place. I hope you learned something today and took what I've shared to heart.